Discovery learning can be a different kind of experience for you teachers who want to avoid this. You actively want people raising their hands and interested in what's going on. So the way to do that is to get them to ask questions. The first step in the scientific process is to ask, and often our teaching doesn't enable that. So discovery learning focuses on getting students here, asking questions, curious about things, get their hands on things, do a lot of demonstrations. That's what discovery learning is all about. So the first step in discovery learning is to hook the students, do something that causes them to ask questions. This can be a demonstration, an activity, a video. The main thing is that you do not start rewarding right answers or identifying wrong answers. The name of the game is to get them to interact with you. Will you play science with me? So you reward interaction. Do not discourage by saying, "Oh, that's wrong," or "That's a right answer." You stay neutral and you reward that interaction. This is your role. You're saying, "That's a good question. That's something we want to find out. Does anybody else have a question or an observation?" So you withhold right and wrong answer type of things until the next part of the process. Bloom's taxonomy will help you with your questioning strategies. You want to go all over it, from knowledge where you have memorized, comprehension, you can use the information and put it in your own words. Application means you can use it to solve a problem. Analysis, you can pick apart the problem into its parts. Synthesis, you can put things together to solve a problem. And evaluate, you can make decisions. The first section is explore. Okay, so that's where just hook them any way you can, get them asking questions. The next section is the acquire phase, and that's where you let them learn the answers to those questions that you generated in the explore section. So you can have them read a book, perhaps to find out answers, have a speaker come in, and you may want to show a movie where the answers, and my least favorite, you may want to talk to them. It usually has this effect. But anyway, to hook them up to the answers. Then you create a new situation in the apply section where they can actually apply their new knowledge or skill, and you're going to give them something they haven't seen before. Maybe it's familiar in one context, but they haven't seen it in this context. So if they can do that knowledge or skill in this new context, you know they've learned it. Okay, so whatever that new context is, it may look a little different, but you're going to create maybe an activity where they have to solve that problem. So explore, where they question, create questions. Acquire, where you give them answers. Apply, where they apply that knowledge in a new way. And then assessment's always the same. Make sure it matches your objectives, and that way you can tell if your students have learned what they're supposed to learn. Discovery learning, it's a little different for some teachers, but once you get familiar with it, you'll keep it.